Hey everyone, it's Ryder from Skip. I hope you're doing well. It's Monday, June 21st. I hope you had a great weekend and a great Father's Day. Quick video update today on the letter we've sent to the head of the SBA, Ms. Isabel Guzman, related to 3 changes we've proposed to her and her team to improve things for you, for EIDL loan increases, for EIDL grants. I'm going to go over what we sent here. I think you'll find it helpful. I'm optimistic that some of these changes will happen, but let me just show you what I put down here. If you are waiting for your EIDL loan increase, a targeted or supplemental approval, or even invite, and anything in between, this proposal will help. Be sure to watch until the end. Let me briefly mention the SBIRSTTR program. The acronyms are not very catchy, but the fact of the matter is, this is around $4 billion awarded from the federal government to small businesses. This is a huge fund that has been under the radar for the majority of you. Most of you watching are perhaps new to the SBA because of the EIDL and PPP programs and aren't as familiar with the other massive buckets of funding, such as the Small Business Innovation Research Program. This is a big one. This is non-dilutive capital to help fund your business, to help grow your business. The SBA is doing webinars coming up in a couple weeks, and later this week I will be doing an in-depth overview about this program, what businesses are eligible. But basically there are 11 federal agencies that can choose to allocate this funding to small businesses, generally in the science and technology areas. So if you are in science and technology, research and development, chances are good that you're eligible for this. I'll talk about this later this week. Here are some of the companies that have been supported by this, including 23andMe, Qualcomm, Symantec, Biogen, Sonicare. So stay tuned for that. Okay, let me share the letter here. And by the way, if you want to support our letter, we've sent this to our SBA contact. We've also posted it on Twitter. Go like this or retweet it on Twitter. Let's get as much support for this as possible. I'll leave the link right below. We are also at Skip Concierge on Twitter, so you can find us there. And let's get support for this letter. Here's what's in it. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'll just hit the highlights here. Dear Administrator Guzman, we write to you on behalf of tens of thousands of small business owners and sole proprietors who have expressed concerns regarding both the approvals process and eligibility for the EIDL advance and EIDL loan increase process. That's all of you watching these videos who've signed our petitions, not only our EIDL loan increase.com petition, but also our change EIDLrules.com petition. So all of your involvement, subscribing to these videos, filling out our surveys and petitions, it all helps the SBA understand how many people care about these issues. And let's see if Ms. Guzman takes action here. I give some background in the letter, including some of the positive things they've done about us, about our YouTube channel. The SBA already knows about our YouTube channel and what we are communicating on a daily basis. Here are the 3 proposals we've put forth. First, regarding EIDL loan increases, we ask for more loan officers, right? That's the main problem we've heard. In the letter, I say you originally announced this policy change on March 25th, 2021, and then the SBA portal opened for increase requests on April 22nd, 2021. That's 2 months ago. According to our surveys here and the data on our app, 90+% of you are still waiting for your EIDL loan increases. Again, you know our perspective on this. We're clearly articulating it here. We understand part of the problem is obtaining tax transcripts from the IRS. However, original EIDL loans and targeted advances required tax transcript review already. So they should have all that information already. There's no excuse there. That's the first one. And that's the biggest one in my opinion. It's going to help the majority of you both stabilize and grow your businesses. Secondly, regarding increased data reporting, we asked for more transparency. You know, in yesterday's video, I showed a couple mock-ups, things they could do and where exactly to put it in their weekly COVID EIDL report. Here's one of the mock-ups for illustrational purposes only, not an actual report. But this would go a long way. EIDL loan increase progress. How many applications have been submitted? What does that equate to in terms of requested funding dollar amount? How many EIDL increases have been awarded? What's that dollar amount? And what's the average loan increase size? Okay, that's basic stuff. We would love to see the progress to give all of you peace of mind. The biggest one here is the second part. Submitted applications by stage of review. How many have been submitted? How many are in review with loan officers? And how many have been awarded? This is going to become public eventually, but seeing it now will help millions of you who are still waiting understand how quickly things are moving. Of course, there's more they could do, such as show where you are in line. I didn't even mention that in the letter because I thought we should start with a few quick things that the SBA can do, but the SBA should know, okay, based on when you applied, there are 200,000 people ahead of you. 1,000 people ahead of you, etc., etc. And they can give you an estimate as to when a loan officer will take a look at your application, take a look at your increase requests. That's the second piece. The third is regarding the targeted advanced low-income community provision. Again, we've talked about this for months now. We encourage the SBA to continue to work with Congress on amending this legislation. We've heard it from so many of you. Hundreds of thousands of deserving business owners would qualify if eligibility was based on your income or if you lived on the other side of the street. And the other reason for that is that the approvals pace has been slow. Less than 200,000 targeted EIDL grants have been approved. That's less than 10% of funding allocated. The SBA wants to speed things up. They want to give out more 10K grants and extra 5K grants. They don't have enough applicants, so they say. So let's continue to work with Congress to modify that part of the legislation. And we had around 20,000 of you sign our Change EIDL Rules petition. Those are the three main things we're asking for. Again, you can share this on Facebook or go to Twitter to like and retweet this post so more people see it, so SBA Isabel and SBA Gov see this, so this gets the attention it deserves. These are three big things. I'd love to know what you think about those. Did we miss anything major? Of course, there's always more we want. Is that a good starting point for you? Let me know in the comments. Most importantly, I hope your week is off to a great start. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like this video so others see it. Let's try to get the word out about this letter. I'll keep you posted there. Stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow.